my channel. I am Maricita Colors in English.
Hello, my dear friends of Maricita Colors. Today I have this nice headband that I make with double crochet and beads. This is one of the first patterns that I made here on YouTube. This video was only in Spanish, but now I made the translation and I made too the edition. In this pattern, I will give you a table with size approximately. Now we will learn to make this nice headband. I made this headband only with double crochet. Here I have only 12 double crochet and 40 centimeters of long. I didn't finish because at the end I will show you how to finish the headband. For make this nice headband, I will use 30 grams of yarn of cotton. I use double yarn because it's so teeny. I use the hook number 3,50 millimeters, beads of colors, the colors that you prefer, the nail polish, transparent scissors, and one needle. Here I have 28 beads, but you can use the number of beads that you prefer. I alternate one row of beads and one row without beads. Here I show you the double yarn. I made this headband with the same yarn. So now I will put the nail polish in the yarn in the beginning, for that the yarn can pass into the beads. I wait that it's a little dry and I make like a needle. And like this I will pass the beads. When I finish to pass the beads, I cut the beginning of the yarn. Here I will make 12 chains. The yarn 2 times over the hook. The first pass into the second. And here I begin with the first chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus I will make 3 chains more. These 3 chains will be 1 double crochet. Now I will insert the hook into the 4th chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here I will make the first double crochet. Here I make in slow motion. Yarn over, we insert into the next stitch. Yarn over, we bring 1 loop. Now we have 3 loops. Yarn over, we pass for 2 loops. Yarn over, and we pass for the 2 loops. This is the double crochet. Vareta or punto alto en español. So, I will make in all this first row 1 double crochet in every stitch. In my headband I made 8 rows before I put the beads. You can make or put the beads where you prefer. But it's better don't make in the back of the cup. It's better to make only the beads in the front of the cup. This headband can be for girls, teenagers, and for us, the adults. Here I make the last double crochet. I make 3 chains for begin the next second row, and I will count. Here I have 13 double crochet because I made 12 plus 3 chains. This make 13 double crochet. Now I turn the crochet work and I skip the first stitch, and to the next I begin to make the double crochet. So now only in every stitch we will make 1 double crochet. In the next row I will begin to show you how to make the beads in the thread. In my headband I have 12 double crochet, so I made 11 chains plus 3 chains. This made 12 double crochet. When I find the yarn of the begin in the right side, for me this is the front of my work. When I have 13 double crochet in the first row, I must have always in every row the 13 double crochet for that my work is uniform. Now I will count. Here I have 12 double crochet, so the 13 double crochet I make in the third chain of the begin of the previous row. 3 chains for begin the next row. In this third chain I make the last double crochet in the next row. Now I am in the reverse. This is the trick of this thread. We must make the beads in the reverse. I skip the first stitch and I go into the next, and I will make 3 double crochet. Always I must count the first chains like the first double crochet. Here I let you a table how I will make the distribution of my beads. You can make your own design where you want the beads in your thread. Here in the 4 double crochet, I will make the first bead. So we insert, we bring 1 loop. Now we have 3 loops, yarn over, we pass through 2 loops, and before we finish the double crochet, we must make the bead. We bring the bead together to the stitch, and after this I make the yarn over and I pass for the last 2 loops. And the bead must be into the back. The back will be the front of my headband. And here I will make 5 double crochet like you can see in my table of the distribution of the beads. Here you can see I made 3 double crochet. After this, in the 4 double crochet I made the bead. And for that your work is uniform, you must make in the next rows the same. The 3 double crochet and the bead. Here in my headband I made the same, but in the center I have 4 double crochet. So here I continue making the 5 double crochet in the center. Again the bead after the 5 double crochet, yarn over, we insert, we bring 1 loop, yarn over, we pass for 2 loops, and before we finish the double crochet we pass the bead, yarn over, and we pass through the last 2 loops. I make this in slow motion, and here only I continue making the 3 double crochet. Remember that we must have the 13 double crochet in every row. Here I make in the third chain of the previous row. 3 chains for begin the next row. And in this row, I will make only double crochet. I alternate one row of double crochet and one row with the beads. The importance of this work is to make the beads always in the same place. It's better that you write your design for that you remember how you make always your beads in your thread. I make 3 chains for begin the next row. We turn the crochet work and here I will make again the beads. I must skip the first stitch and I must make 3 double crochet. This is the third and here in the fourth I will make the bead. Here when I am in the half of the double crochet I bring the bead, yarn over and I pass through the 2 last loops. And here I must make again 5 double crochets in the center. For this, you can see that my beads are uniform. And the 5 double crochet. Now again I will make yarn over, we insert, we bring 1 loop, we pass for 2 loops, we bring the bead, yarn over, and we pass for the last 2 loops. And here again I must make the 3 double crochet for finish the row. In the third chain of the previous row I make the last double crochet. Here I led you a table with size approximately. When I finish the row, I make again the 3 chains, we turn the crochet work, and we continue alternating the rows. Now in my headband, I will show you how I close the headband. Here I have 28 beads and 8 rows in the beginning and at the end of my headband. Altogether are 43 rows. In the back of the head, we have not beads for don't disturb to the person that will use our headband. I will close my headband for the reverse of my work. Here I will make the last double crochet. I have 12 double crochet in this headband. I pass the yarn into the last stitch. I cut previously this yarn. You must let 30 or 40 centimeters, more or less. Here I let so much. I push the last stitch for that my work is uniform. For join, I will join front with front. You can use a teeny hook for that is more easy. And from in front, I pass the yarn or the hook. I bring the yarn, the long yarn. I make 1 chain, like the first single crochet. and from in front only we will join with one single crochet, punto medio, punto bajo or medio punto en español. So we will make until that we finish the row. Here I make the last single crochet, I pass the yarn, cut the yarn, and I finish to pass the yarn into the last stitch. And ready, we finish our beautiful headband. Now, in another pattern, I will show you how I sew the yarn in my threads. I am in the reverse. This is the front and the reverse. And I start to pass the yarn in the center of the stitches. You can make a loop and pass the needle into this loop for that our sew is secure. In my headband only you must pass the needle in the line that we made where we made the single crochet. When you see that your yarn is secure, you can cut. I want to invite you to subscribe here in my channel, Maricita Colors in English. It's total free. Remember, activate the button when you subscribe for that you receive the post when I have a new pattern. You can find me in Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. And if you like this video, you can give one like and share it with your family and friends. Thank you very much to all the persons that always watch my videos, and we find us in my next crochet or knitting pattern. Ciao, ciao!